DNA secret is out, and also Janak finally will know that you know Anirudh is a father. So this is a chart to the truth coming out, including the truth coming out, and a lot of episodes that I'm recapping here on Janak. Guys, don't forget to subscribe because you're not subscribed to the channel yet as we jump straight into the drama on Janak. A lot of drama is going on, and I think anybody that is a fan of the show is willing or have been waiting for this DNA track, and this finally is happening in upcoming week. And I think to recap it before it's shown on TV for those who obviously enjoy watching them. This video might contain spoilers, so if you're looking for spoilers, then here is the right video for you.
The episode begins with Tanushri asking Rishi why he cares about Jhanak so much. Jhanak tells Tanushri that everyone will get credit if she becomes a doctor because they helped her in her difficult situation and she will help them in the future. Neelu asks, "What rubbish is this?" She says they don't need Jhanak's help now and they won't need it in the future either. Sanjabati asks Neelu to stop taunting Jhanak. Dhritiman tells Rishi to let Jhanak fight her battles solo, and if Rishi keeps helping Jhanak, then she'll become weak. Rishi says he's supporting Jhanak because no one is doing that, and Jhanak is new to this city. Dadabhai asks Jhanak how she is feeling after hearing all this from others. Jhanak asks who would feel good by hearing all this. But she did not do anything wrong. Mishti tauntingly says Jhanak is never wrong. Putul says she trusts Jhanak. Sanjhabati asks Jhanak to go and take rest. Neelu compares Jhanak with a snake. On the other side, Arshi tells Aditi that everything belongs to her, but she thinks Aditi should go to the Chatterjee house, and Aditi is not there, so Rishi is not scared at all. She says she doesn't know why they become enemies for Rishi. Aditi asks what she should do now. Arshi tells Aditi to go to Chatterjee's house. Aditi says Rishi won't change, and why she should feel humiliated again. Arshi says Rishi loves Jhanak, that's why he's doing all this. Aditi says why she should go to Rishi. Arshi asks Aditi to go to the Chatterjee house and throw Jhanak from Rishi's life. She says Nutan tried to separate her and Annirudh, but she won. So Aditi should win against Jhanak. Aditi says she already tried so much but failed, and she can't stay with Rishi anymore. Arshi says Aditi is helping Rishi by staying away from him, and why Aditi is accepting defeat easily. Jhanak says she gets affected by their taunts and she's staying in the house because of Dadabhai only. She tells Rishi that she doesn't care what he does with Aditi, but she's not able to tolerate that she's getting blamed for Rishi and Aditi's separation. Rishi tells her that she's not responsible for all that. Dhritiman asks Rishi whether he won't reunite with Aditi. Rishi says he won't do that. Sanjabati asks him why he's saying that. She says she will talk to Aditi. Rishi tells her there's no need for that. He says Aditi brought Jhanak to the house so she wouldn't expose Annirudh, and Aditi is doing wrong so he won't support her. Dhritiman asks why Rishi is bringing Jhanak into his and Aditi's relationship. Jhanak tells Rishi that he should not bring her in between his and Aditi's relationship, and she can fight her battle. Rishi asks her not to force him to tell the truth to everyone. Tanushri asks him what's the matter. Rishi says he will reveal it at the right time. Jhanak requests him to stop it. She says she doesn't want to get involved in Rishi's personal matter and goes inside. Arshi tells Aditi that she did not accept defeat, so the latter should follow that. She asks Aditi to understand what she's saying. Aditi cries. Arshi says she is with Aditi and it's not easy for her to see Aditi like this. Aditi agrees to go. Arshi asks Aditi to get pregnant to win Rishi. Aditi says that's impossible for now. Arshi asks Aditi to accept what's happening now. She says Aditi should corner Rishi. And nothing is impossible for a woman. She asks Aditi to strategize something and win. Aditi leaves from there. After some time in the restaurant, Sanjabati asks Aditi to order whatever the latter wants. Dhritiman asks Rishi to order. Rishi replies he is getting late for the office. Dhritiman tells Rishi to go to the office late today. Sanjabati tells Rishi that they are there to talk. Dhritiman tells Aditi that breaking a relationship is easy, but keeping it is difficult, and no one wants Aditi to leave Rishi. Aditi tells Dhritiman to ask Rishi what he wants. Dhritiman says they are there to sort out the matter. Aditi asks how she can trust Rishi when he betrayed her again and again, and Rishi should have told the truth to her before marriage. Rishi says he can't change the past, so what to do now? And he can't do anything if Aditi decides to leave him then. Aditi says she knows Rishi doesn't want to live with her. Dhritiman says Rishi would not have come there if that was the matter then. He asks Rishi and Aditi to communicate well and go for a trip. Aditi says Rishi brought a third person in between them. Rishi asks her whether he thinks he is a characterless person. Aditi asks him to look into her eyes and say he doesn't love Jhanak. Rishi accepts he loves Jhanak. Dhrutiman asks what Rishi is saying, and this is a kind of betrayal to Aditi. Aditi asks Rishi whether he wants to marry Jhanak and why Rishi did not divorce her. Rishi says for him, Aditi is his wife still. Aditi says she can't stay there anymore. Rishi says his interest in Aditi is decreasing because of her actions. And how can Aditi support Anirudh instead of acting like a neutral person? Aditi says she trusts Anirudh. Rishi says Anirudh tried to kill Jhanak. Aditi reminds him that he came to her house with Sanjbati and asked her to let Jhanak stay in the house and complete her studies. And in return, Jhanak won't say anything. She says the court did not say Anirudh is guilty. The episode begins with Rishi asking why he can't fight for Jhanak. He tells Aditi that he never accused her of anything, and he's only saying Anirudh is wrong. Aditi asks him why he's getting involved in Jhanak's matter when it's not his fight, and why Rishi is not seeing it's affecting his personal life. Rishi says he can't see injustice happening with anyone. Sanjabati asks them to stop it. She tells Aditi, let's go to Chatterjee's house. Aditi asks how she can stay in that house freely when Rishi keeps accusing her father. Rishi says he won't force Aditi to do anything. Sanjabati asks Aditi to not let this relationship break. And Aditi was invested in this relationship for many years, so she can't back off now. She requests Aditi to come to Chatterjee's house. Aditi asks whether Jhanak knows about this meeting. Rishi says Jhanak wants Aditi to return to the Chatterjee house. Aditi asks now whether Jhanak will decide that. Rishi says Jhanak wants the well-being of Aditi. Aditi says she is not safe to return to the Chatterjee house and she needs time to think. Sanjabati asks Aditi not to overthink. Dhritiman requests Aditi to return to the Chatterjee house. He tells Rishi to give respect to Aditi, which she deserves, and he asks Rishi to try to win Aditi's trust. Rishi agrees he will do that, but he won't tolerate it when Aditi disrespects Jhanak. Sanjabati asks Rishi to stop talking about why Aditi is supporting her father and focus on his relationship with Aditi. Rishi says he wants Aditi to return to his house. He asks Aditi to forgive him if he did anything wrong. Then, the next day, Abhimanyu asks Surjit why their family members are even supporting Jhanak. Neelu says their relationship with Aditi is getting ruined because of Jhanak. Tanushri asks what's on the newspaper because relatives keep calling her. Abhimanyu says everything has been published in the newspaper. Rishi comes there and asks for tea from Tanushri. Tanushri tauntingly asks him whether he will read the newspaper while drinking tea. Rishi reads the newspaper and says it's fine. He asks them not to react to this matter. Jhanak brings tea for everyone. Abhimanyu says he doesn't want tea, which was made by Jhanak. Jhanak says she made it because Tanushri told her, and now ingredients got wasted and her time too. Surjit says they are jobless and they have free time, but only Jhanak is a busy girl. Tanushri says Jhanak is a shameless girl. Jhanak asks Tanushri to stop it because she doesn't want to insult anyone. Abhimanyu says Jhanak insulted them already. He asks whether Dadabhai won't say anything. Dadabhai says he won't say anything in anyone's favor. Neelu says Jhanak is an opportunist girl, and she's interfering in this matter because Jhanak is staying there. On the other side, Aditi tells Anirudh that everything has been published in the newspaper. Anirudh gets angry at Jhanak. Bablu asks Anirudh whether any new problem has arisen. Arshi says Bablu doesn't care about their problems. Bablu says only Anirudh knows what happened with Nutan in the past. He asks what the problem is with the DNA test. If Anirudh thinks he's innocent, then Arshi tells Aditi that they'll come with the latter to the Chatterjee house. She says Jhanak ruined their peace, and Rishi is supporting Jhanak in all this. And Aditi failed. Aditi asks why she is getting blamed. Bablu says the new Anirudh is thinking about his reputation only, and old Anirudh would not have reacted like this. Anirudh accepts he has been changed, but he won't accept the accusation when he is innocent. Bablu asks why Anirudh is not ready for a DNA test then. Anirudh asks why he should accept just because Jhanak is claiming she's his daughter, and he won't forget Jhanak ruined Aditi's life. Arshi asks why no one is thinking about her. She says she would suffer the most if Anirudh went to jail then, and Aditi can move on after divorcing Rishi. Anirudh says, let's go to Chatterjee's house. Later, Neelu says because of the maid, they are facing all this. Tanushri says Jhanak won't leave until she destroys their life. And Aditi left the house because of Jhanak. Jhanak asks whether she told Aditi to leave the house. Aditi comes there with her parents. Arshi asks why Jhanak is still there. Abhimanyu tells her to calm down. Aditi asks how she can stay in this house when this is happening with her father. Rishi tells her that she's not getting accused of anything. Annirudh asks what about his reputation and he may file a defamation case against Jhanak. Rishi says Annirudh has the right to do that if he gets proved innocent. Then Arshi says Jhanak wants money only. Jhanak says she wants justice, not money. Annirudh asks her who her next target is. Jhanak tells him that he doesn't have any right to insult her. Aditi says Rishi said he loves Jhanak. Rishi says he doesn't have anything to hide. He accepts he loves Jhanak. Everyone gets shocked hearing this. The episode ends.